Today I wanted to talk about all the books I read this past year because I think it's always good to remember all the different kinds of stories I've been into during the year. It really shows between the seasons, the mood. Yeah, it's really nice, I think. So I started the year with one of the roughest stories. I think it was all emotional because, yeah, this big boy, little life. So, if you are not in the best mood, please don't take it. But, yeah, you will be transported in this story. It's really emotional, it really shows that yeah, life can be anything that you made of it. And it was a long one, so and really got my heart, my mind. I was so into it. So I continued my journey of 2024 with I Didn't Know I Needed This by Eli Wello. And yeah, basically it's a book that gives you so many advice on the dating life, on the love journey that you can have. It was really a lighter reading, and she finished the draft of a new book, so I read it also, I think, because yeah, it's really fast-paced, really lighthearted, and yeah, you never know if you really need it. And then I start to read different stories because I read a lot of romance, and I follow the recommendation of the moment of Lauren Louise. And so I read this funny a love story for Bewildered Girls. It was really really fast paced, really a nice and different romance. You follow three women with three different stories, and you never know who you will fall in love with. So yeah, really nice. And then one book that really surprised me, I didn't know that I would like it like this much. It was briefly A Delicious Life, and you're following a ghost and Chopin family in Italy. It was really in Spain. It was in Spain, no? Yeah, in Mallorca, in Spain. And so it was really nice to follow this kind of scenery in there and to meet Mallorca in the winter. So yeah, if you are really into something different, something about family, about links, about society, this is for you. And then I fell into Magnolia Park series. I already read it, the first one, in 2023, and so yeah, I went from Daisy Hates, one of my favorite. I prefer Daisy 8 stories to Magnolia Parks. I don't know why, but yeah, I love the covers. They are chef kiss. And then for sure followed by The Long Way Home by that is Magnolia Park series. And then yes, The Great Undoing with Daisy 8. And yeah, there is another one, Magnolia Park Into the Dark. And I'm currently waiting for the new Daisy Aids release because these are my favorite stories. I don't know why. And so after that, I start to read a lot of my Kobo. And so after that, I read Never by Chisa Hastings. So a really nice and cute story after this whole series because I really love Magnolia Park series. Love is under 18. And it was time for one of my favorite book of the year, that is Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. It was lighthearted, it was fast paced, it was good, cute romance, and yeah, that was what I needed at the moment. And then after that, same, love it, cute, fast paced. Abby Jimenez are such a soft and delicate writing that I love. Then I read Wild Love by Elsie Silver, and yes, this was my first Elsie Silver book. And so if you are into anything cute, really heartwarming, this is for you. And then it was time for funny story. I loved it. I preferred it to Happy Place. Yeah, this story is everything. It was funny. It was really what I needed. It was really perfect for the season because it was released. I read it in May, I think, something around that. So it was perfect for the season, and loved it. Loved it. And after that, because I bought it in New York, and so I went to the Strand bookstores and I picked up a blind date with a book, and I got A Winter in New York and by Josie Silver, and I didn't know that I will cry, that I will smile, laugh that much with this book. It was perfect. The perfect romance, and it's such a cute souvenir from New York. So yeah, really not read it in the right season, but it was so perfect, really. And then I read the new release from Carly Fortune, that is This Summer Will Be Different. I really enjoy this more than all the other one that she wrote. Like really, this one is my favorite from her. Then I fell into a whole Javier Jimenez journey with Part of Your World. Love it, enjoy it. Like the other one, it's really fast paced. Then I read Cleopatra and Frankenstein by Coco Melrose. It was nice. It was really a nice story. It changed from all the romances that I read all along the year, and it was really nice to fall into another kind of relationship. But I needed some cute and heartwarming romances after that, because yeah, if you read it, you know that. Then I read The Friend Zone, The Happy Ever After playlist, and Life's Too Short, all by Abby Jimenez. Yeah, I read all of the book. Like, yeah, what could I do? And so then I read When in Rome by Sarah Adams. So cute. I fell into the trap to think it was about Rome in Italy. Not at all. Then I read Nora Goes Off Script by Annabelle Monaghan. It was really so nice. So nice. Really, really nice. Then I read Boy Parts by Eliza Clark, saying as a little life, if you are not in a good mood, please don't grab it. You will not stand up after that. It's really emotional. It transposes so many things in your mind, and it's really nice to read. And you can reflect and think about how lucky you are with all your relationships after that. And I finished the month with Talking at Night by Claire Devery. People were saying that her writing looks like a bit like Sally Rooney. I understand why, but no, it's different, but still nice. Really. Then it was time for the big summer, so how can be summer without the 5-Star Weekend by Ellen Hildebrand? It was my first Ellen Hildebrand book and I loved it. I read it when I was in Bali and following all these different rooms, all the different problems, all the different relationships and everything. It was perfect, really perfect. And then I read One Day by David Nichols. I really also wanted to read the book before watching the show on Netflix, but I think that my heart was more into the story with the Netflix showdown with the book. Then I read The 7 Years Sleep by Ashley Poston. Loved it. Yeah, this one is special. Then 28 Summers by Ellen Hildebrand, and it was so cute, so heartbreaking. Oh, my little heart cries so much. Then, getting back in Paris after the summer, I started September with Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. Really different romance, like more like millionaire things. Like you don't have to think about anything because nothing is important. So yeah. And then I read one of my biggest surprise of the year, that is The Paradise Problem by Christina Loren, because I really didn't think that I would enjoy this one that much. It was so cute and the characters are really, you want to be friends with them, you want them in your life. They are really perfect people. I love them. And then I read Long Island. Different one because I'm not only reading cute romances, I'm also reading different kind of stories. It was a really different one that makes you really think about your relationship and your habits. Like, do you want to settle for things, or are you participating in your own life? Are you doing what you need for you? So really interesting game. What one? loved it. And then, because same, I wanted to read the book before watching the show, and I still didn't watch the show. I read The Perfect Couple by Ellen Hildebrand. We never say no to a thriller kind of romance book. It was really nice. I loved it. So yeah. And then I read White Eyes by Elsie Silver. I prefer this one. I don't know, but I love this one also. It was really nice to meet with the characters again, and the Horse Hills neighborhood. Maybe a little too much spice for me, but loved it. Then I read Intermezzo by Sally Rooney because, yeah, but still, Conversation with a Friend is still my favorite from her. So, yeah, it's more about relationships between families, and yeah, not my favorite, but it was a good one. Then, because I saw all the hype on TikTok, I had to read The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore, and yeah, being involved with this kind of vibe, it was perfect. So I read this one, then the next one that was The Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, and then I make a stop because the next one was all about Christmas, so I read the second one in the Lakefront Billionaire Theory, that was Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher, and I prefer this one to the first one, strangely, but nice one. But still, it's really fast-paced, really like a palette reset. It's perfect. And so then I read Call It What You Want by Alyssa de Rodriguez. Not so cute romance, but if you are in this situationship, it can be for you. Then I read The Hotel Nantucket by Ellen Hildebrand. Yeah, I made fixation on on series, on authors, but yeah, in the end, as you can see, they're all so nice. And then I read the whole Elsie Silver Chestnut Spring series, so starting with Flawless, Hurtless, Powerless, Reckless, and Hopeless, that I finished just this past Friday. Favorite one? Could be the second one with Willa and Kate, but Bo and Bailey, loved it. I understand why people are into this series, but I have to admit that between the Chestnut Spring series and the Rose Hill series, that my heart is at Rose Hill. I can't wait for the next one. And so currently reading The Christmas Tree from by Laurie Gilmore, because it's all about Christmas and everything. So yeah, I know we are not done yet with December, but I think you can feel like all the romance, all the cute stories, like how I'm setting up the mood when I'm on vacation, when I'm at home, when I can concentrate the most. And yeah, I think this was a good moment, a good year for reading. And I love having the book, the paper, touching the paper, and just, yeah. I in the finished product, but I have to admit that having the Kobo is such a life-changing program because you can have so many books and wait nothing. So yeah, that was all the books that I read in 2024. I hope that you enjoyed it and yeah, tell me what you read. Bye!